let's talk about stress, but maybe not in the way you're used to thinking about it. We're going to dive into the ancient biology that's hardwired into every single one of us. It's the real reason why, even when you're just sitting at your desk, your body can feel like it's literally running from a tiger. Okay, I want you to just take a look at this number for a second. 90%. That's huge, right? It's a massive, kind of overwhelming figure. But what on earth does it represent? It turns out that 90% represents all the trips we take to the doctor, and they stem from a single underlying cause. Not hundreds of different diseases, but just one common root. I mean, when you really let that sink in, it's pretty mind-blowing. So the big question is, what is this powerful, invisible force? Well, you've probably guessed it. It's stress. But to really understand what stress is actually doing to our bodies, the thing sending so many of us looking for help, we need to take a trip way, way back in time. All right, imagine this. We're on the ancient savannah. Life is pretty basic. It's all about survival. And lucky for us, our bodies come with this brilliant pre-installed software program designed to keep us alive in the face of danger. Think of it as your body's ancient survival blueprint. And what's so fascinating is just how logical this whole process is. So, step 1. Uh-oh, a tiger appears. Your brain immediately screams, threat. Step 2, your body instantly reroutes all its available energy to your arms and legs. Why? So you can either fight that thing or, more likely, run like you've never run before. And then step 3, and this part is absolutely crucial, anything that's not essential for surviving the next few minutes, like your immune system or digestion, it just gets shut down. It goes completely offline. Honestly, this system is perfect for its original purpose. It's not a flaw in our design, it's a feature. It's an incredibly powerful mechanism designed to save your life in a really short-term acute situation. But, and this is a big but, there's a trade-off. And that brings us to the central conflict of this entire story. Your body is constantly making a choice, a fundamental trade-off between two completely opposite states, protection and growth. So let's just break this down. On one side, you've got protection mode. This is fight the tiger mode. All your energy is flooding your muscles and all your survival functions are switched on. On the other side, you have growth mode. This is heal the body mode. Here, the energy goes to your immune system, to cell repair, to all those long-term maintenance projects. And here is the absolute most important point of all of this. Your body cannot be in both modes at once. It's just not possible. It's like a biological switch. You are either running from the tiger or you're resting and healing from the chase. You simply cannot do both at the same time. So, in a nutshell, protection mode is when your body slams the pause button on all its long-term projects, things like healing and growing, because it has to deal with a clear and present danger. It's all about surviving the next 5 minutes. Okay, so this all makes total sense for our ancestors, right? But let me ask you, how many actual tigers have you run into this week? The problem isn't our ancient programming. The problem is that our modern world is now filled with invisible tigers. Just look at this list. Does any of this feel a little familiar? These are our modern-day tigers. That looming work deadline, that gridlock traffic when you're already late, that stack of bills on the counter, the pressure to pass an exam. Every single one of these triggers the exact same ancient alarm system. And this is maybe the biggest takeaway of all. Your nervous system doesn't know the difference. The flood of stress hormones, the rerouting of energy, the shutdown of non-essential systems, the chemical reaction inside your body is identical, whether you're facing down a predator or just an overflowing inbox. So this leads to a situation that our source material sums up perfectly. We are living in a continuous protection mode. Instead of short bursts of stress followed by rest, for many of us, the tiger is now always just around the corner. And that brings us right back to where we started. This is the answer. If your body is constantly prioritizing protection over growth, it means your immune system is suppressed. Your repair mechanisms are offline. You aren't healing properly. And that chronic state of emergency is exactly why 90% of doctor visits are ultimately stress-related. So, I'll leave you with this final thought to really reflect on. It's the essential question this whole biological story asks of our modern lives. If your body thinks you're always running from a tiger, when do you ever get the chance to actually heal?